Air signs, how you guys doing? I'm gonna give you the claw like this. I don't know why I do it. I don't know what this means. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna go from there. I shuffled these a little bit. I'm gonna be shuffling and talking, okay? And I hope you guys are going well. Hope everything's going well with you guys. These love readings are just meant to be just a fun little thing to have to know what's coming up for you guys. And I hope you resonate with this one. If you don't, tomorrow's you could resonate with, yesterday's you could resonate with. It's what you're going through right now. I pick up on the energies that need to be addressed the most in a person's life or situation so that you guys can understand. So it's usually people that are more in the need to be read kind of a thing. And with that, let's see what we have here. For Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Alright, so this is your energy in the situation right now for this love reading. And we get the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? You look at that, you see it's like a bunch of cups that are shattered at the bottom of a mountain. You can see a bunch of jaggedness, a bunch of like starkness and contrast, right? So to me, in reverse, this is stepping out of a situation where you've had your heart broken into pieces, into many pieces, because I don't see one breakup, I see repeated breakups. And I don't see them being like with necessarily long-term relationships. I see it being in quick succession where it's like you put yourself out there, as soon as you get vulnerable, boom. Again, put yourself out there, as soon as you get vulnerable, boom, you know? And it's because you're not able to handle, I feel like you're not able to handle yourself, but you're putting yourself into other people's hands. And then they don't know what to do with you because you don't know what to do with you. And they just go, whoops, drop your heart and it shatters, right? Okay, that's not good. So what we're going to be focusing on in this reading then is that you need to be coming from a place of healing. And that's where we need to go. That's what we need to do with this. Okay? The person that you're currently interested in or with, this is their energy. And we get the Sun of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And I know normally this looks like a sad card. When I see it, I'm like, oh, he's sad. But it's actually an entrepreneurial card, right? It's someone who's got their shit together. Like this, though, it's someone who tosses their shit in a pit and hopes for the best, so to speak. So to me, this would be the person that you're looking at is very non-committal with what they're doing. I feel the energy is very like, well, you're always going to be there kind of an energy. I don't need to commit to you. I don't need to do anything because you're always going to be there for me. And I feel like you're very kind and you're very nice and you've been through these heartbreaks and stuff. And so you don't want to push them away. You don't want to push anything. But I feel like eventually asking for commitment from this person wouldn't happen. I do not feel as of right now this person is a committing kind of person. I feel like they're a committophobe, which means they're scared of commitment. Okay, they're scared of intimacy. They're scared of closeness to an extent because being emotionally vulnerable means that they're going to get hurt. I don't feel like you need to fix them though. That's not your role in a relationship because you've already been through enough. You don't need to fix anyone else. If they want to work on themselves and they want to talk to you, that's completely different, okay? But if you're the one that has to keep prying information out of them and keep doing that kind of thing, is that what you want in a relationship? Or do you want something that's meaningful, deeper, where people understand you and you don't have to reach so goddamn hard to try to get the simplest information, okay? Take that into consideration, okay? This is what you guys have in common. Okay, and I get the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe right now, I did feel like there was a sense of humor that was in common. So there's some compatibility there, humor-wise. They make you laugh, you make them laugh, it's something like that. But I also am getting the sense of you guys, maybe neither one of you is wanting to commit, but I'm getting the sense that eventually you will want to commit. The person that's watching this eventually will want some kind of commitment. And I do not feel that the other person is going to provide it. Because the thing you guys have in common right now, the thing that's like making you guys sing the most right now, is that you feel like it's non-committal. And they feel like it's non-committal. And so in the future, if you guys want to move it to the next level, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for a marriage. It's going to be difficult to move in together. It's going to be difficult to do anything like that because that is a form of commitment. that's a form of saying, okay, you know, what's the next step in our commitment? Where the person will be like, I didn't know we were committed. Okay? And so just keep in mind with that, okay? Just, this is the strength of your bond, okay? And this is the Father of Wands in reverse. Every card I've drawn for you guys is in reverse. So this energy is interesting. So the Father of Wands is normally a passionate card. It's someone who knows what they want and they go after it and they get it. And it's the King of Wands in any other deck, right? I can't remember if I showed you this. I think I did. But when it's like this, when it's this kind of energy, I'm getting the sense of someone who, they start out incredibly passionate, but then it just fizzles out. Like, really fizzles. Like, it's like dead kind of a thing. And I don't see it becoming something that, like, you can spark again. It was exciting. It was incredibly exciting. It gave you a reason to wake up in the morning, kind of exciting. But then it just fizzled into this energy of like, you know, like that. I'm trying to bring humor to this, but it's not a fun energy. It's just like a blah kind of energy. I'm not seeing a zest here. I'm seeing like a lack thereof of a get up and go. It's just kind of like a lay down and roll over and don't move. And maybe someone checks to see if this person's dead after a while, because I just see them not being there. I just see them being distant, being incredibly cold, not being there, and just maybe even using drugs or alcohol as a crutch to not deal with their problems. Okay, I'm looking at weaknesses here, and we get strength in reverse. Every card in reverse. So the weaknesses is actually weakness, okay? Because strength in reverse is weakness. The weakness is, it could be an addiction to food, porn, video games. I got the like reading or doing something where they're constantly they're not focusing on their reality. They're reading, and not like things that help them grow, but things that are dark and twisted. And I'm just getting a sense that this person's in a very negative headspace, very like heavy kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. And alcohol could be an addiction. Yeah, you guys be careful with this. What needs to be addressed? Okay. Death in reverse. Man, every card is in reverse. I can't even make this shit up. Okay, so what needs to be addressed? The actual thing that needs to be addressed is change itself. Death doesn't usually mean a physical death, but there needs to be change in this person's life in a big way, like in a huge way, you know, like eyes bugging out of my head kind of a way. It's that kind of a way that needs to change, and I mean, there's a lot of energy that's being blocked here. There's grief that hasn't been processed. There's I got the word car payments. I got the word like payments. Maybe this person's not paying their bills. They're in debt. I'm just seeing this as being something where this person's just like, they're not dealing with anything. They're just like, no. You know what I mean? Nope. And then they're like gone. They're not dealing with anything. And that must be frustrating, because I did see it as being this passionate thing. That's what kind of got you roped in. And then I see it being this thing where it's like, now this person's like, you're seeing who they really are. And they've trapped you in a way where it was like super passionate and fun and all that stuff. And you don't know what to do because you're not happy in the relationship. The way it's going with this person, I just don't see you being happy. Because this energy is nothing but stagnation. Nothing but standing still and picking your ass. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not good energy. It's just not a good vibe. But with that being said, you guys, I hope the best for you. I'll do another reading for you guys tomorrow. But if this reading resonated with you, if you guys would like some help with certain things, or you would like energy healing, or a reading, or psychic reading, or a little bit of mediumship possibly, I'm still studying the mediumship, so we would do another reading, and if there's any mediumship information that comes through, then that would be cool, but not promising anything because I'm still learning. But what I would say is just be careful with everything. And then the last thing I'm going to say is that I got a message from someone. Not from someone. When I was doing my like cleansing, my chakra cleansing and stuff, sometimes I get messages. Most times I'll get like little ones, and then sometimes I get kind of weird ones, and some of them are ambiguous and vague. Most of them, though, I can usually make a little bit of sense of. This one was interesting. So so the girl from Portlandia, the main person, I think her name in real life is Carrie. Okay, you had Fred and Carrie, and they have Portlandia. And so she looked like this person that was contacting me that had passed on, looked like a mix between her and the lead singer from a band called PVRIS, okay? And she had this like punky, angsty kind of energy, and I don't know if that relates to anyone. I was trying to get a name, and I feel like I had one for a second, but it just kind of slipped away. But if that resonates with any of you guys, someone that looks like that or acts that way, or just the energy as I'm talking about this, or you really resonated with the reading, just let me know, email me. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.